I believe the Democrats are intentionally destroying America. Here's Joe Biden on inflation and what causes it and what doesn't cause it.
So I'm sick of this stuff. We have to talk about it because the American people think the reason for inflation is government spending more money. Simply not true.
By simply not true, he means true. He means totally, absolutely true. The government has a certain amount of money. Where does the government get that money? It gets it from taxes. So then there's a certain amount of money. Now, we already have a huge amount of debt. So when we get money, we don't have a surplus of money. We just have potentially a little less debt. But of course, with the interest rates and everything else, we're always just driving ourselves into more debt. That's why the national debt grows literally every day, and it grows by, I don't know, it probably grows by hundreds of millions of dollars every half hour or something. Can we figure out how fast it grows? Like, how much more debt are we in from when I start this show every day to when I end this show? Let's figure out, give me something on roughly how quickly this thing is growing. There's got to be some calculator online somewhere with a very, very long number that's going to ultimately crash the internet. The idea that when the government just makes up money, just prints more money, literally, it's just imaginary based on nothing, throws it into the economy. The idea that that has nothing to do with inflation or increasing the debt or screwing over our economy is completely insane. It's completely insane. It has nothing to do with reality. It has nothing to do with basic economics and is an absolute lie. And that's why I'm sick of it. That's why he's pretending to have human emotion, because that's what they're really good at, right? He whispers sometimes to say certain things, and I'm sick of that thing. He's doing it all based on fake emotion because the reality of the policies is what is destroying things. If he is literally sitting in a room at the big, he's in the Oval Office, they got the 2 yellow couches and the little coffee table, and he's at his desk and they got all the people in there. And if he's sitting in a room with 15 people and they're all like, yes, put more money into the economy, print more money, it won't cause any inflation, it won't do anything bad to the economy, then all of those people should be fired or should be examined mentally for not understanding basic, I think, 7th grade economics, something like that. It never ends with these clowns. Here's Elizabeth Warren. She is a fake Native American who is a senator up in Massachusetts, saying that inflation has nothing to do with the policies that they're pushing. Nothing to do with these people. It's a whole bunch of other people, their problems.
Simple question to you is what causes it? And if I were to read a lot of what you've said and written, I would leap to the conclusion that you think the primary cause of it is corporate greed, whether it's the oil companies, whether it's software companies, whether it's food processing companies. What causes inflation?
So I think the primary cause of this bout of price increases starts with COVID. But what has also happened is that now that we live in America where there's a lot more concentration in certain industries, look at the oil industry, look at meat industry, look at groceries generally, that what's happened is these companies have said, we'll pass along costs, but while we're at it and everyone's talking about rising costs, let's just add an extra big dollop of cost increases to expand our profits.
Liz! Okay, first off, none of this was happening under the Orange Man, okay? So you people took power. Your stupid socialist ideas took over, and that's when the shit started to hit the fan. So was it suddenly that when they got rid of Orange Man and Mr. Mental Midget took over, suddenly the meatpacking people were like, yes, let's really push it now and increase the cost of hamburgers because we got rid of Trump? It's complete nonsense. The people that are pushing all of the bullshit on you and who are lying about everything and causing inflation, causing you to spend more on basic goods, causing gas prices to go up, causing hamburger meat to cost more and everything else are blaming the people who produce those things. Do you understand that? They're blaming the very people who produce those things in a capitalist society where there is competition to drive those costs down. But then when the government comes in, pumps a whole bunch of money and money becomes worth less, inflation starts going up, and then the companies are like, boy, we're looking at our margins right now and we have to start charging more because we're not making as much money. She is a liar. She's a liar and a buffoon. Yeah, the meat people. I love it. It's the meat people and it's the tech people and the gas station people. There's nothing worse than a greedy gas station owner. Ugh. Liar, fake Native American. I don't like you.